Look at that driver.
There you go.
This is Cal, my driver for the day. I can't wait. We got a professional driver here.
Yep.
Yes!
And he shows up in style. Look at this thing. Look at this thing.
I'm ready to put this garage built thing to shame. Let's do it.
We're at Barona Raceway today. We got drivers Cal and Tyler. Tyler will be driving a Tesla Plaid stock, which is right over here. And Cal will be driving the electric Monster, which also has a Plaid system inside of it. But this is the Cobra, weighs about 1,700 pounds less than the Plaid. We'll see what happens today. It's gonna be great. Welcome back to the Revolt Garage. We just got back from the track with the, what do we call it? The King Cobra?
The Thunder Snake.
The Thunder Snake. The Thunder.
You like that?
I'm not even going to ask any questions about how he came up with Thunder Snake, but
That sounds like a different video.
yeah, a different website for that. Anyway, back here with the Plaid. Had a really good time. We learned something this weekend, boys.
Oh yeah.
Tesla's Plaid is still king. We could not beat a Tesla Plaid, even being, what, 1,750 pounds lighter than a Plaid.
Yep.
We had some traction issues. Cal, our really good friend, is a professional driver. He knows what he's doing.
Yep.
He laid down some decent speeds,
Well, the
110.
mile an hour was huge.
Yeah, it was totally huge.
Mile an hour was huge, just couldn't get traction. And I think that's one of the things where, I mean, their management came into play. You know?
Yep.
The traction, yeah.
Yeah, the traction thing was an issue.
Yep.
We just couldn't get the car to hook up.
Yep.
Our good friend Mickey from Throttle was out there, and it's really nice to have friends of ours that know this stuff. They know the tires. These tires are set up for street course races. They're not made for drags.
Yeah.
So totally different animal. Still had a lot of fun. I think the best time we had
677.
677. I rolled that one at 117 mile an hour exit speed. So the exit speed was great. For
Oh
me.
yeah, absolutely. Now the actual Plaid ran a 602 and he topped out at 122 miles an hour.
Yep, and that's what they basically do. Plaids out of a box will run about a flat 6 or close to a flat 6. And that's what we expected, and that's what happened. But Ingenix has done a really good job to even get this car to run. We have a couple different modes in here too. As you can see, we have standard for our stop mode. Our pedal mapping is sport. They are working on a new flash. I talked to Hugo from Ingenix just this morning, and he said that he's ready to flash this car, get some updates going to it. A big thing would be traction control.
Traction control will be huge because we got open diffs.
Yeah.
Well, we got no diff in the rear. It's two separate motors. So that was, I think, not helping our traction issues.
Yeah, and when I was talking to Hugo this morning too, he said, look, what's happening is one of the motors will go a little faster than the other two. So there's 3 motors in this car, and you'll get some wheel slip, and what happens is the computer starts to demote power or turn it off, which is not traction control. It's actually just an error and goes, whoa, something's not right here, and it pulls power back. And then we're skating all the way down the track. Cal was all over the place. He almost took out the timing lights once.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
After I got his car sideways, the track officials have determined that my day is over. That makes it official. I almost took out the timing lights twice on one run.
But luckily, he's a professional. He knows how to do it. He saved it. I did a couple runs, had a really good time. Once again, we had a really hard time getting the thing to stick to the ground. 60 to 120 goes real quick. It's that first 60 miles an hour that you're just all over the place, and it's really tough to control the car. But hey, we're gonna see. We gotta probably, let's put some drag tires on, see what happens.
Yeah. Well, once you get the actual tires for the application, it'll be a whole lot better. 'Cause imagine Usain Bolt trying to take off on ice bed on ice, right? It doesn't matter how fast he is, he get no traction. So once we get a taller tire and we get some sidewall on this thing, once it can hook, it's off like a rocket.
Exactly. So I've been driving gas cars for a long time. You've been driving for longer. There is a big difference between driving an EV and a gas. I mean, the torque factors, how things come on. As I said, we had a professional driver. We got regen now. We got instant torque. Things happen differently in these cars. Going down the track, things get squirrely on you in a gas car. There's different throttle modulations that you use for that versus an EV. These EVs, as I said, it's instant power, instant torque, so things are gonna happen much faster, and there's no audible feedback at all. So things are just boom, on, off, on, off. So that made it a little difficult to get down to such a short track. I wish we could have a quarter mile, because then we could actually get it so real time, because an eighth, man, that goes by quick.
Well, it goes by quick, and you don't have time. This thing is so overpowered that you don't have time to roll onto it, get a full head of steam, and then boom.
Yeah, because once it slips, the computer stops.
Yeah.
And it takes about a half a second to a full second for it to kind of stabilize.
Yeah.
By that time, your run's done.
Yeah, race is over.
Yep. So also what we learned with EVs versus gas cars is, you know, there is something called regenerative braking. So when your foot comes off the pedal, the car actually will slow down. With this all-wheel drive setup, it wasn't that big of a deal, but we usually always turn that off in racing. We had a situation in Bonneville, the car went sideways, guy's foot came off of it, and what it does is it actually breaks the tires, it slows it down, and it actually threw them out even worse. You had the same problem in drag racing.
Very first time I ever drove the Hillbilly Deluxe on the racetrack. Well, again, I'm used to, you know, driving a gas vehicle, and I hit the regen, let off of it, and it literally threw the car total opposite direction.
So I mean, those are things that we are learning over the time of doing this EV stuff, having fun with these kind of cars, playing with this kind of horsepower, and the computer systems we really don't have a lot of influence on because it's already kind of set. Luckily, we've been talking to people like Ingenext about what to do with these cars. They're getting valuable feedback from us to make it better and experience a little bit more happy.
There you go. Now, one of the other things too that really comes into play is, like, we had a professional driver, you know, driving the car on was it Saturday? He did a run. And then I guess he's used to, you have to wait, you have to let the car cool down, you have to check stuff, you have to make sure nothing broke, you have to make sure not leaking. And it was like, well,
why are we standing around?
Maddie's like, why aren't we racing? Right? So you can literally hot lap in an EV.
Yeah, I did. And I did 3 runs in this car at the end of the day to see what was going on. And I literally got right back in line, right back in line. We don't have to worry, like you said, heat is an issue. The motors were cold to the touch. So a different mentality, especially with some of the guys who've been racing for a very long time with IC engines. They know, like, we need to stop for 30 or 40 minutes and check things out and cool things. Nope, not with these guys. You just keep on rinse and repeat.
The reliability, unmatched.
Rinse and repeat. And the Plaid that was there was running 6 6s consistently. So for bracketing, I think EVs are the 606. I'm sorry,
he ran a 602, 605, and then when he started losing power, you know, started running the battery down, he still ran a 615.
Exactly. So once again, for bracketing, I think EVs are king. So overall, we learned so much at the track. I mean, playing around here and with your friends, you obviously have a really good time and you're having a lot of fun. But once you go to a track, you're around professional racers, you have people that really know what they're doing. And also, I think they're looking at this EV stuff a lot different than they did a couple years ago.
Absolutely.
No one's talking smack anymore. They're like, wow, this is real.
They're acknowledging the fact that it's fast. And you'll see a lot of people that still don't like it, but you have to respect the fact that that instant torque. And now everybody knows that the torque is instant, and they're commenting on it, and I think we're winning people over personally.
No, we are, and even the owner of the track there, RJ, thank you very much for having us. He was checking this thing out a lot. You know, there's a lot of people that are interested in this. That's what we're here to do, is to show you guys what these things can do. Play with them, break them, fail, that's fine. We did not beat a Plaid. Tesla still won. So, hey, we got a lot to learn from that. We're going to come after that Plaid and we're going to beat it. And it's going to happen. It may not happen tomorrow, but it's going to definitely happen here soon. We're not finished here, boys.
No.
We're just getting started. This thing has so much potential.
I mean, that's the double-edged sword of this stuff. That, yeah, we didn't need to do any maintenance between passes, but we can't. The thing is, this is the first car with the system in it, so there's tools that we don't have.
That's what we're here to do.
You learn a lot more from a loss than you do from a win.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Well, we're going to keep on losing to eventually keep on winning.
It's to a long year of losing.
Also, our format of videos is going to change this year. Due to your guys' comments, we fired the video guy. He now pushes brooms at our office.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, dude, you missed a spot.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Seriously. Thank you for the feedback. He's got his place now. But he was washing toilets last week, so he's stepping it up around here.
He's got a promotion.
Hey, stay tuned. More to come. Like, subscribe, smash that subscribe button like a lot. See you guys later.
Oh, hi guys.
This is how you run, your boy.
You're like this. It's your boy. Back at it again with another forklift video. Oh, it is recording, you bastard. You got me.
Dude, I just posted a quick little nothing.
Oh, like this?
That's what the people want. That's what the people want to see.
That's awful. You're evil.